Hey y'all, I'm back with another video, and it is 2020, honey, so it's time to get rid of the strip lashes and try out lash extensions. So in this video, I'm going to tell you all you need to know about getting the service done, and I'm going to give you some tips if you're actually thinking about doing lash extensions, okay? So stay tuned. So what is lash extensions? That's like the number one question that I always get, and lash extensions are literally extensions. So I'm literally placing one lash on each of your natural lashes. So it's a very tedious process. It's very time consuming, but it is very worth it because the results are so beautiful. They look so natural, so pretty, so, wispy, and they're like your real lashes. So you can wake up on fleek and you don't have to do anything. Like, they're just there, okay? They're really low maintenance. They're low maintenance, but they're kind of high maintenance at the same time, which I'll kind of get into that in the video. But they're super low maintenance. They're perfect for, like, the girl who just wants to get up and just not really have to do anything, but she still wants to look, cute and flirty and so lash extensions are bomb, and I definitely recommend them to all of my clients. Like, when I was mostly doing makeup and I started to kind of transition into doing lashes, I was definitely recommending it to them because they would always want their lashes to last, but strip lashes typically don't last longer than like a day or so. So that's not something that's going to be long term. And if you can't apply lashes yourself, this is definitely a service that you want to consider because, you don't have to do anything. How long does it take? Lash extensions, like I said, is very tedious. It's a process. It's almost like you're getting surgery because you have to lay down on a bed, which that's my bed behind me, my lash bed. And you have to lay down on like a bed, and you have to keep your eyes closed for the duration of the service, which typically lasts 2 to 3 hours, okay? Because you're lashing pretty much every single lash, so it takes time. So you have to lay down on the bed, and you have to keep your eyes closed, and so I always tell my clients, like, you can take a nap, or like I have music playing and stuff, so I try to keep it kind of like relaxed and like a nice, just relaxing type of environment, so they don't really need to open their eyes or have a want to open their eyes. So with that being said, you cannot come and like be on your phone. You can't be answering calls. You can't be like getting up, going to the bathroom and stuff. So I always advise to go to the bathroom before you come, or like when you get here before we start. Of course, if it's like an emergency or your kids or something, you can answer the phone, but you can't just like be talking on the phone and like answering call for your boyfriend and stuff. Like, no, that's not gonna fly. It's very tedious, okay? And it's a process, which is also why it kind of is a little pricey, because you're paying for time, and you're also paying for the product, and you're paying for the quality. So lash extensions are going to typically last you about 2 to 3 weeks before you're going to need like a fill-in. So a fill-in is basically kind of like your nails. After about 2-3 weeks, like, your natural nail grows and you got to fill in that growth. So same thing with lashes, okay? And your lashes shed just like your hair. So when your natural lash sheds, the extension is going to shed off. So over, a week or so, you're going to start to notice that your lashes are starting to come off, and that's normal. It's not that, the lash tech did anything wrong, or they didn't apply it correctly, or you necessarily did anything wrong. It's just your natural lashes are shedding, so it's going to come off regardless. So that's why you got to come get fills. Typically about 2 to 3 weeks is the average time for lash extensions. Honestly, 3 weeks is kind of pushing it because your lashes have grown out. So even if you still have lashes on, they have grown out to the point where they're kind of like flimsy, and they're going to probably break off eventually, like within the next couple days. Or they've grown out so much to where like they're super long. So if you get like a shorter set, after 3 weeks, they've grown out so much, they've gotten really long. So it's just like you're going to want to replace those lashes regardless when you come in for your fill. That's another thing. If you are missing more than like 40% of your lashes, it would be considered a full set, because I'm basically going to have to fill in majority of your lashes. So that's going to be a full set. But there are like different factors to like, you know, getting lash extensions and maintaining them. So sometimes if like, say you're like losing lashes, like a significant amount of lashes within the first 24 to 48 hours, then I'll do like a free touch up, because it could be something on me, like it might be something with my glue or something like that. And so I'll fix it within that first 24 to 48 hour window. But after that, it's more than likely something that you're doing at home, because it is a lot of like little things. That's why I said they're low maintenance, but they're kind of high maintenance at the same time, because it's a lot of little things that you have to like watch for and make sure that you're doing to maintain your lash extensions. Have to keep them clean. Like my clients, I will always tell them to clean their lashes, and a lot of times like clients will not clean them because they think that washing them and getting soap and stuff on them is going to mess them up, when in reality it's actually going to help them, because lashes like to be clean, okay? Because your skin, your face, it just has natural oils and dirts in it, so it's going to produce oil and dirt, and that's going to make the glue break down and come off. So you want to make sure that you're cleaning your lashes, but you want to make sure that you're using like an oil-free cleanser. You want to avoid any type of oily products around your eyes, even like near your eyebrows and stuff, because it's going to eventually seep down and get onto the lid. So if you have oily skin, you have to keep your skin dry. If you're using a cleanser like makeup remover, stuff like that, it needs to be oil-free. A good like soap that I always recommend is just baby shampoo and mix it with some water and then just brush through it, and that's like an easy cleanser, and it's like cheap too. Also, cell cleanser, I don't really have a lot left right now for sale, but I'll probably be restocking soon, but it's only like $3. But yeah, just go get you some baby shampoo and mix it with some water, and that's all you really need. Wearing makeup and stuff, like you can't really wear a lot of makeup because it has oil in it and other type of chemicals that can break it down, so try to avoid that. It's so many things. Like you want to avoid like picking at your lashes. If you pick and pull at your natural lashes, then lash extensions probably aren't going to be suitable for you, because you're going to end up like picking them out. So you don't want to pick or pull at them. What else? You want to brush them daily, because you want to keep them straight, because after a while they're going to start, you know, crisscrossing just from, you know, you blinking and like sleeping and stuff like that. So you want to make sure you're brushing them and keeping them straight so that they don't crisscross, because when they do that, they'll start to like pop off. Another thing is when you're actually brushing them, you want to brush from like the middle of the lash and go up, kind of like you're doing mascara. You don't want to brush right at the base, because that can also like pop them off. So it's a lot of like little tedious things that you have to watch out for to maintain them. Another thing is sleeping on them. You want to make sure that you are not just like sleeping on your face, like directly on your face or on your side. You want to kind of like sleep on your back, or like, you know, to the side, to where your lashes are not being smushed, because when you're putting your lashes like face first in the pillow, you're smushing them, and then your pillow, if it's like cotton or something, it's probably like pulling at them, so that can definitely cause them to come out prematurely. I also advise you can get like a satin pillowcase. Same thing like your hair, like your satin bonnets and stuff. It's the same thing with your lashes. It'll help keep them smooth and not break them off. Oh, also, if you like cook a lot, you want to avoid high heat, because if you're opening the oven, you can like, the heat will cause them to like fry almost, and they'll turn straight and like they'll just look kind of like crazy. If you smoke a lot, like you smoke weed a lot, like just try to avoid the heat from getting close to your face, because it can cause it to mess up, or if you're grilling out, all that stuff. So basically just really avoid like high heat, and also avoid steam. So, you know, if you are in the shower, you can get in the shower, you can get them wet, but you don't want to get like steam like close up on them, because for some reason like that will like mess them up, especially within the first day that you get them. Like try to avoid like water within the first day. So if you're in the shower, just stay away from steam. Oh, so like don't get facials, like things like that. Just stay away from stuff like that. And again, makeup, if you're like a big makeup wearer, honestly, it's not good to wear makeup with lash extensions, because the dirt and stuff is going to get all on them, and it's really hard to clean, and it's just going to be a little excessive. And like I said, the actual makeup has oil and like other chemicals in it that can break it down. So you really want to avoid makeup if you don't have to wear it, unless it's like, you know, a wedding or something like that. Like try not to even wear it. And you really don't need a lot of like eye makeup and stuff if you got lash extensions. Like right now I don't have any eyeshadow on, so you know, you don't need eyeshadow and stuff when you got lashes. Like it's enough. I have like a little take home card that I always give my clients, if I could get it. And it just basically tells you the same thing that I just told y'all. But yeah, so like they're low maintenance, but they're kind of high maintenance at the same time, because those, just if you don't follow those rules, then you can mess them up. But other than that, they are really low maintenance, and like I love them. Like I recently just got lash extensions for the first time a couple months ago, because you can't do them yourself, because like I said, you have to like close your eyes, and you know, you can't do it. So me and another lash tech did a trade service. So I did hers and she did mine, and it was a really dope experience. She did a great job, and I loved them. Like I really wanted to do it so that I could know what the experience was like for my clients, and so I could take care of them and see, you know, what I was doing, and you know, just give them tips and stuff, because it's kind of hard for you to like do the service and you've never had it done, and you're trying to tell your clients what to do, and you know, you've never actually experienced it. So I wanted to make sure that I did it firsthand, so I can let you guys know really you know, what to do and how to take care of them and everything. Typically it takes about 2 to 3 hours. It does kind of depend on your lashes and the style that you want. So they come in 3 different styles. It is classic, hybrid, and volume. And then they also have like mega volume, which is like extremely dramatic, but I haven't really gotten into that yet. But classic is basically the most natural looking style. So it's literally just one lash on your lash. And then volume is a more dramatic style, and it's multiple lashes on your lash. And then hybrid is a mix between the two. So it's a mix between classic and volume, and it's going to give you like, you know, an in-between type of style. It's going to give you a little bit of class, or a little bit of natural, but a little bit of drama. So it's perfect for, you know, if you just want a little bit of extra, but not too much. And so it's really popular. It's a style that a lot of people get. If you're just getting started with lashes, I would probably recommend classic, just so you can kind of see how you like them. But most of the time, my clients will start off with classic, and they'll end up getting like hybrid or volume, because they just want a little bit more. So yeah, but typically classic doesn't take as long as volume, because the process is a little bit easier. So that's also why it's a little more less expensive as well, because volume, you're doing a little more work. Okay, also, not everybody can get volume, or not, I wouldn't say that, not everybody can get like really full, thick, long lashes. Some clients will come in and they'll want like super long dramatic lashes, but their lashes are really, really like sparse and thin and like kind of weak. So they would not be eligible to get super full dramatic lashes because their natural lash is not going to be strong enough to hold it, and it's going to end up falling off a lot faster than normal. So you just kind of have to be straight up and tell your client, like, if you do lash extensions, you have to just tell your clients, like, this is probably not going to be a service that's suitable for your natural lashes, at least not right now. Like, there are things that you can do to try to like strengthen your natural lashes, but if you come in with weak lashes, then you may have to get something a little, you know, less dramatic until you're able to get you know, thick lashes. How much do they cost? So they vary. It really depends on the lash tech. I have been in the game for a little while now. I've been doing lashes for like 3, going on like 4 years now. And I've built my clientele up to, you know, the point where I feel like I can charge what I'm worth. But when I first started out, I was definitely doing discounts and stuff. So there's nothing wrong with that, especially if you're, you know, like I said, just getting in the game. Like, I get it. You got to do what you can do to get your clients, so I don't knock the hustle at all. But me personally, the point I'm at now, I'm going to be charging for my time and my experience and the quality of my work. So my classic lashes start at $100. My hybrid lashes are $125, and then volume lashes are $150. And you can also get fill-ins, and the fill-ins are cheaper. So the initial set is the most expensive, and then you get your fills, and that's, you know, a little bit cheaper. But lash extensions are a luxury service, y'all, okay? Lash extensions are not what you just go to the nail shop and you just decide you want to get some lashes today. Like, no ma'am. Like, this is an investment. This is something that, you know, you want to keep up, you want to maintain. Some people just get them just like for an event or something, like a wedding or going on vacation, stuff like that. But most of my clients like maintain their lashes, like just like their hair extensions and stuff. Like, they want to maintain their lash extensions. So this is a luxury service. So I'm not going to charge cheap prices for something that takes me hours to do. So that's just what it is. So if you know, don't like my prices, you don't have to book me, honey, because I'm not missing no money from you at all. But like, it's an investment, okay? Y'all can't get them wet. Like, they're literally like your lashes. Like, you can just wake up and go. They are great for like the girl who just doesn't want to do much. Lashes and brows, that's really all you need. Like, honestly, like, you have like a mini face with some lashes and brows, which I did like a light beat today, but all you need is lashes and brows, and then you pop it. Let me tell you a little bit about my journey doing lash extensions, because honey, like, it's been a journey. Lash extensions are not as easy as it looks, okay? It probably looks fun and like you just, you know, putting on some lashes and making all this money. Like, no, it's a lot that goes into lash extensions, and you have to be prepared to like really work at it in order to get it. It's not gonna come overnight. It's not something that you just like take a class and then boom, like you just can do it. And no, you got to put time into this. I'm still putting time into it, and that's why I haven't started teaching classes yet, because I get a lot of inquiries. Like, people keep asking me, when am I going to start teaching? And I am going to teach classes, but not right now, because I want to completely master lash extensions before I try to take somebody's money. Because honestly, I feel like a lot of people are just like money hungry right now, and they're just like doing classes just to get the money, and they're not really giving people real knowledge and value. And I just don't think that's fair to y'all. So I'm not about to take y'all's money until I can give y'all A1 quality, you know, classes, okay? But yeah, because I feel like, which my instructor, she was great. Like, I learned a lot. But when I took my class, it was like 3-4 years ago, and this was kind of when lash extensions was just getting started. Like, lash extensions have been out, but it hasn't been like a thing until about 3-4 years ago. And so when I first took my class, it wasn't really popular. So my class was like $700, I think, which now you can take a class for like $350, which that's why I said I don't think that that's really worth it. Like, you'll probably go to it thinking you're like saving money, but you're not getting your money's worth. Well, you're getting your money's worth, but you're not getting your knowledge, because they're not probably going to teach you a lot for $350, to be honest. They're probably just going to like give you the basics and, you know, send you out the door. But yeah, so I paid, I think, like $700, and the class was for one day, and it lasted like 8 hours, I think, because I was there like pretty much all day. And that's it. Like, you don't practice on a person. Well, in my class, I didn't practice on a person. I practiced on a mannequin for like probably like 30 minutes to an hour maybe, and they just sent me on my way with a little certificate. Like, that was it. So you do not learn a lot in class at all. Like, at all. I didn't learn anything until I started actually doing clients and practicing on real people, and, you know, getting that trial and error, just like makeup. Like, I mean, I taught myself how to do makeup, but it wasn't until I really started doing clients that I picked up on different like tips and like tricks and like learning different skin tones and like all that stuff. It's a learning process. And unless if you go to an esthetician school or like a real trainer, the day classes are not going to teach you but so much. And that's why I'm waiting to teach, because if I teach you guys, I'm going to really put my all into this. I'm not going to like half-ass it, okay? It's hard. Okay, I'm not even going to like front. Like, lash extensions are hard. And the first, like, I have seen my growth so much within like the first like 2 years. Like, I'm really, you know, getting to the point where, like I said, I feel like I'm producing quality work now. But when I first started in this game, honey, like, the shit was hard. So many things. It's tedious how to take care of them. It's very tedious to actually do them, because there's so many factors that go into lashes, like you know, the size of your lashes, the length, even down to like the humidity in the air. You have to get like the perfect temperature in the air. I wanted to give up so many times, like so many times, because you just think you get the hang of it, and then it's little things that will go wrong, and it's discouraging. But I have seen so much growth in my work over the last couple of years, and that's with anything that you do. So you have to stay consistent, and you'll eventually get there, and you'll eventually, you know, build your clientele up, but it's not going to come overnight. So, you know, don't think that this is just like a hustle that you can just invest in and just start booming. Like, you got to put time and hard work into it. And you got to like try to get your clients up. Their clients are not going to come overnight. It's very, very stressful, to be honest. Like, it really, really is. Like, but that's any type of business that you're starting from the ground up is very, very stressful. But if you stay consistent with it and you're very passionate about it, then you will go far. Just don't give up. I think, sorry, I had a notification on my phone, but I think that's it. I know it's so much more that I could talk about. I'll probably make another video, but it's kind of late. Like, I'm doing this video at like 1 a.m. and I'm tired because I got clients tomorrow. So yeah, and I just booked a lash appointment. So see, look at God. But that was my notification. But yeah, so like just keep doing what you're doing. If you're interested in doing lashes, I say go for it, but make sure you really, you know, look into the classes that you're going to invest in. Make sure it's worth your money and you're going to actually learn something from it. Don't just go to somebody because it's cheap, because you're not going to learn much. I guarantee you probably are not going to learn much. And just be consistent, be passionate about it, and just like do your thing. Oh, be authentic. Be authentic. That's like, if I don't tell you nothing else besides staying consistent, is be authentic. Because if you just get out here and try to do what the next person does, you're not gonna be able to do it like them. And that's no shade towards you, but that's just what it is, because that's not you. So find your thing, find your, niche or whatever, and find what works for you. And I promise you'll start attracting those clients and the people that are for you, okay? So I hope this video helped. Let me know if you have any questions or anything in the comments below, because I'm sure that I missed a lot. Because like I said, I'm getting sleepy, so I always start forgetting like what I need to be talking about when I get tired. But yeah, I'll make sure I definitely answer your questions in the comments below. But thank you for watching, and make sure you please like and subscribe to this video, and I will see y'all on the next one.